Hey, what's going on, YouTube? It's your folks who know the most. Big J Boss checking back in with you one more again. Look, folks, we got a nice little top. We got a couple of topics today, but before we get started, look, do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, then hit that top bell to get all these notifications. You know what I mean? All right, so check the move, man. We just gonna pop it off the rip. There's been a lot going on since I last made a video. You know, you had the death. I think the last video I made was the death of Al Po Martinez in Harlem, New York. All right. And since then, it's been a whole couple of things going on. Been a whole lot going on. You got your boy Travis Scott, man. They own him, you know. And I'm gonna give you my intake on that situation. But before I get to that topic, you know, I want to speak on the topic as far as Al Po situation go that a lot of people have been shying away from. Shout out to King AK-47. I caught that live. I caught the interview he did with Paparazzi Po. For those who don't know, Paparazzi Po, basically he's the son of Al Po. And how I got familiar with Paparazzi Po was through FBG, through being a black, you know, through that whole movement. When you know you had FBG, King Yellow, Skeezer Gang, you know, they was locked in with each other, you know. But as far as that movement go, to me, and it's just my opinion, to me, he was closest to being a black as far as like locked in or whatever. So I'm gonna give my reaction to that video. I watched the video and I can say, right, and this coming from my own feelings, I can say that I feel like, you know, dude is his own man. You know, dude, and he been getting his grind on, he been getting his hustle on as far as the entertainment go. Dude should not be held accountable for what his father did. That's like my son being accountable for my actions, which, you know, you gotta look at it different. It's different ways to look at it, because to the family members of those victims of Al Po, as far as the so-called 14 murders or the murders that the streets know and we don't know about, you know, as far as that go, the family of those victims, they don't care. They look at Paparazzi just as they would look at Al Po. If anything, use another Al Po. That's how they would look at it, you know. And it take a few to have a calm sit down, and take a few just real people that be real with themselves, victim or not, families of the victims or not, to say, you know what, this man ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Because he's his own man. Clearly, he's a grown man, and he's his own man. And I like the questions that AK asked him, because there's all the questions people want to know, because that was his first time even speaking on a platform about that situation. So shout out to AK for that one. You know, shout out to Paparazzi Po, you know. Because the answers he gave, it was so clear and easy for me to understand, because of the simple fact that if I put myself in his position, I would have gave him the same exact answers, you know, give or take my certain dealings with certain people. But I get it. You get what I'm saying? Y'all hold for a second. But yeah, you know, that man ain't got nothing to do with this. And this my thing, right? He also spoke on feeling like he was blackballed in the industry, and he also spoke on real things that needed to be spoken on. You get what I'm saying? So, shout out to him for that. Okay, me personally, I don't feel like he should have to carry the weight of his father's actions on his shoulders. You get what I mean? As far as my knowledge, he don't have no dealing with none of the family of any of those victims, which is a large lot of people. You get what I'm saying? But he shouldn't be held accountable. He shouldn't be looked at or have to carry that name or have to be forced to fill those shoes or whatever. Like now, because at the end of the day, man, to be a man, you got to be your own man. Be your own man first and foremost before you be anything else.